What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Gallinari is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. From deep three-point range. And he gets it back. It's Harden with the drive. And another shot. Gallinari wide open. And finally they hit one. Gallinari's got 8.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And both free throws good for James Harden. Curry against Hardaway. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Vucevic to the pass to Jordan. The 11-footer. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And the basket by Harden. And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 11. Outside for Pippen. From past the arc. They get it again.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
You know, guys, every coach would love to play his star player every minute of an NBA season, but it's impossible given the limits of endurance and risk of injury. It's basically a balance. I think teams are becoming wiser, though, in terms of keeping players fresh and helping them recover between games.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And looking at player recovery, now with the ability to track player movement, either with cameras or even sensors that players can wear, teams are better able to measure the workload of players, helping them make decisions about where rest is needed and when it's needed, and even help them predict when there's a risk of injury, and that's really a golden bullet. And again, another example of information being used to enhance player performance.
Of it, you can be jealous and grit your teeth. Always got something in reach. So won't hate these fun heat while I'm on my boat party trying to sunset. My name's Skate Boy P. Ladies and gentlemen,
Daniels, he's checked in for James Harden. Kukoc, he's checked in for the East. Shaw comes in for Hardaway. Here's Aldridge. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And guys, across sports, the key to winning is keeping your star players available.
Well, teams are learning a lot. And also, athletes do better with frequent short rests. So subbing often can leave players with more energy in crunch time.
Curry outside. Blocked. checked in for the West. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Shaw passes to Vucevic. Jordan with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
There's the pick. Another miss by Curry.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Here's Shaw. It's rebounded by Curry. Got a piece of it.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Barton dishes to Aldridge. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Outside Curry. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Kukoc. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Off the pick. That's good.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Ring shot on the way. And the basket by Shaw. Shaw's got 10 points.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now the East All-Stars with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So both teams changing it up here.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
17 seconds left in the third. Here's Pippen. And that's off the glass and in. Pippen's got 24.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Harden kicks to Curry. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. Hardaway is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Vucevic in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's good. Kufis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. The drive by Jordan. But they'll get another chance. And Vucevic kicks to Jordan. Goes back up. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that one's good. 16 points for Steph Curry.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Pass to Harden. Gasol is screen on Jordan. It's tipped. And he lobs it up. Cooper's with the block. And he gets it back. For three, Pippen. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
And he gets the bucket. And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 10-point game. Hardaway again. It's Curry. And Penny Hardaway again. You look at Scottie Pippen. He's really been playing well.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to...
Marcus Aldridge just checked in. So quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what the West All-Stars coach was going over with his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Hardaway passes to Pippen. And it's Pippen again missing.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
Here's Hardaway. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Out of bounds. Remains West All-Stars ball. 13 seconds.
The West All-Stars, they're working against the clock right now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's Gallinari missing.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus. Part of this interior collapse we've seen defensively is the reason they've struggled, and they're trailing by so much.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Aldridge.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Outside for Pippen. Fires the three. That drops. Pippen's got 27.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game. Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
That one wide left.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Gallinari. Can't get it to go.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
The clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for the East All-Stars.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
Hardaway with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Pippen. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Penny Hardaway.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.